What's up, people? It's your boy Clement here, and I'm here with my partner,
Ebenezer.
and we're coming to you from EBC Financial Solutions. And like we always do, we learn, we teach ourselves things about money, right? Money is the most important thing, so
Yeah.
it's good to continue learning about it.
Yeah.
And out here, the money is a system. So if you know the system, you come up on top
Yeah.
always, right?
Yeah.
So we learn with you guys, and thank you guys for always watching
Yeah.
and providing feedback for us.
Keep bringing the feedback. It's
Yeah.
really important, and we love it. And then we are happy that it's impacting you guys as well.
Yeah.
So today, following up on our previous video we just did, we are going to talk about the best times to buy a car.
Buy a car. Believe it or not, the time you buy a car can dictate what you're paying for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is crazy. People might think, "Oh, why does it matter? If I want to buy a car today, I can always buy it." But if you're in that situation where your car is broken down and you're really desperate for a car,
Sometimes
then,
you can't wait.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? But sometimes if your car is just old, you're just planning to trade it in or just switch cars, it's best to use the time to your advantage.
Exactly. Use your time because in this world, I think in everything, the more desperate or in a rush you are, sometimes you make mistakes,
Yeah.
and then you come out short and stuff like that. So this is another way, because this is a finance channel or saving money, making money, or whatever. So obviously, if you're buying a car that's $42,000 and you can get it for 38 or even less, that's $2,000 savings and things like that. So that's why we want to talk about that. And we've bought multiple cars at different times, right? And you want to make sure you know when it is. Through research and things like that, I've come to realize that you can't just wake up and go buy a car, except you are like you really
need it.
rich, and
you're paying for it,
and you are paying. You don't really
care.
care about it and things like that. But for regular people like us, that we try to save money here and there, as much money as possible. You want to make sure you know the time. So without further ado, we're gonna start with which
The best month.
the best month.
The best month, January to December.
So
The best month to buy.
So I would say that the best month is actually, to me, every month could be a best month. There's fixed months that when you buy cars, it's like it's fixed, it's static. But every month could be just like the last video. Tesla let you buy. You bought last month, right?
Yeah.
That was the best month to buy a Tesla
Buy a
Model
Tesla,
Y.
yeah.
Right now, there's a sales going on right now. They send me a text message right now. If I order by whatever, whenever, and they deliver whenever, it's going to be 1.99.
Yeah, it's 2% now.
2% now.
I think through August 31st.
Yeah, but it was 1% for him last month. So for him, in his Tesla journey, that was the best month for him.
Yeah.
Okay? And if I wanted to actually buy another Tesla and it was a Model Y, this would have been the best month so far without any other. It's not even a question, right? That is the best month. But regularly, you want to buy a car towards the end of every month or the end of every year.
Yeah, before we get into the end of the month, like you said, the end of every year.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it a good idea to buy the car towards the end of the year?
So towards the end of the year starts from even though it's towards the end, it starts from like late July, August, September especially. The reason
It's
is
not necessarily like December.
It's not
July, August, September.
It'll probably the further or the closer we get to the end of the year, the more aggressive you may. Obviously, it's not like the car is like $40,000 and you go in the car be $20,000. No, we're talking about significant discounts, right? So you want to look at certain things. Sometimes it depends on the model of the car and things like that. But regardless of whatever it is, still they will have discounts towards the end of the month. So yes, so you say why?
Yeah.
Okay, so new cars, every year they bring new cars right out, which is we are in 2024, so they started bringing out 2024 cars, 2023.
Yeah.
So
Now the 2025s are coming out.
2025 cars are coming out. So because of that, the 2024 cars are phasing out.
Yeah.
Because they are phasing out, they are going to start bringing the new cars. Even now that I'm talking about, when you go to the Mercedes-Benz website, they have the 2025 cars. My sister's car that we bought, it's a 2025 Chevrolet car.
Okay.
So it's not a 2024 car. So for them, for the Chevy Trax, it's a 2024 car. It's 2025 car.
Okay.
So now their lots have little to less, or if there's like 2024 cars, they want to take it out. Because if we go to the dealership and we really want to get a new car, and we have 2024 car and 2025 car, and they are the same price, which one do you think I would get?
2025.
2025, because it's the newest car,
sure.
right?
Yeah.
And if it's the same price, you're always going to take that, and the lot is going to be flooded with the 2024 cars.
Yeah.
And because of that, they want to discount the cars as much as possible. Obviously, if you go in there, you don't know these things, they may be like,
They'll sell you the same thing.
we just they probably will still say the 2024 car. You may know it's 2024 car. You wouldn't know the new ones are out, or they will say, oh, we have discounted this 2020, 2000, but it could have been more.
Yeah.
Right. So you wanna make sure that you know which car, because also the more the cars are on the lot, the more money they pay for that car on the lot.
Right.
So usually the dealerships want to sell the car within 30 days. Obviously, even if the first day that they come on the lot, if they can sell it, they want to sell it. But the longer they stay on the lot, the more money they pay, because believe it or not, they pay for the lot, right? And the more cars they have, the more they pay for the lot. And then even if, let's say, they don't pay for the lot, the cars don't have anywhere to be. Recently, I was coming from Alexandria or from wherever, and I went to charge at Springfield. I forgot the car brand name. The mall, they have taken like 2 rows, brand new cars that is parked there.
Yeah.
So it's either two things. Some dealerships may be renovating, so they may have to find somewhere to park.
Right.
Sometimes
They just don't have buyers.
they don't have buyers, so there's too many cars on the lot, and they have to offload some.
Yeah.
So eventually, I was talking to a salesman, and then he was saying that sometimes they take it to the auction, hoping to get some money back, because they have to get the car out.
Yeah.
But obviously, like I said, you can't just go there and they will say, yeah, we're going to throw the car away, we're not going to know. But they will try and go back and forth, especially. So that's why I said, if you are not educated, you just go in there, they just tell you blah, 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 and you will buy the car anyway, when you could have gotten significant changes. So new cars coming in, lot being full, and other external factors is the main reason why the end of the year will give you
And
great
for
prices.
tax purposes too. So they want to close out their books. And if you've paid attention during the Thanksgiving and the Christmas times, the dealers, they actually run big sales.
Yeah.
On TV, they're like, if you buy today, you get this 0% APR for this amount of time, all of that. It's just because they want to sell those out, because if they go file taxes, they got to file it as an expense, manufacturing expense, and all the money they spent on the car to bring it to the lot, and whatever they, like you said, if the car is sitting out there, it costs them money. They got to write it off in their taxes. So if they're able to sell the cars, it balances the taxes out for them. Because now you're going to tell IRS that, oh, I spent all this money on this car, but you didn't sell the car. So it throws off the taxes. So they want to be able to balance their books well, and then be able to have a balance in their taxes.
But I disagree.
Really?
I agree to a certain extent for the tax, whatever. It's just recently that I found out that somebody from the research drew my attention to, probably multiple people, that tax season, they inflate the car prices.
Yeah, but the tax season is the...
I know.
Yeah.
But they inflate the car prices. Before I come to the inflation, remind me, is when you are buying a car, one of the reasons why it's good to wait, not to be in rushes, you have to study the price of the car. There will be a car that they say is discounted, but when you take a look at it, just like Walmart and stuff like that, they may really have not discounted it. They took price went up, and it came down.
Yeah.
And depending on the economy too, some cars are always gonna get expensive and come down. It's normal. But when you study the history of the car, and there are tools to check the history of the prices too. But coming back to it, yes, it's true. But also, they inflate their prices because people have gotten their taxes, and they are willing to spend money.
Yeah, but the tax. So in America, the tax time goes through the end of December 31st.
It don't matter. But usually, it's around the actual tax time. A month or two after.
That's what I'm saying, that for the big discounts, it goes through December 31st, right? Because when December 31st closes...
I know, but I'm saying they will tell you they are discounting, which they have, but they have already said up for a 40,000 car, they probably say it's 42 or 43.
Yeah,
and they discounted 7,000. So really, it wasn't $7,000 discount. It was less than that. That's what I mean.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But I'm also saying that, like, through the end of December 31st, the dealerships want to close their books.
Yes.
For the following year's taxes.
Yeah.
So when you go in and you're smart and you've done your research, that's a good time to get a great price.
I get what you mean. Yes.
Yeah. That's a great time to get a good discount because they want to close their books.
Yeah.
Because when December 31st hits and January 1st comes, everything they sell from that point on will go to the next year's taxes. Right?
Okay, I see what you mean by the time. Yeah.
So the tax season ends, not the tax season. Every year's tax ends on December 31st. From January 1st, everything else. But tapping back into your point, tax season is actually the worst time to buy a car.
Exactly. Yes, that's what I wanted to say. Yeah. So there are times that they know, you got money.
Yeah.
You got money, and sometimes even though you're looking for a discount, you probably will be willing to spend more because you probably save $5,000 now. Tax scheme around, you have extra $2,000-$3,000.
Into the dealership around the tax season, smiling.
Yeah, you got money. You got money. Probably you got like $4,000 off your children and stuff. You here to buy some car, right?
Yeah.
So it's really not.
They're gonna take that money from you.
Yeah,
and that's what it is.
And then the next one was the month. You want to talk about that now?
The end of the month.
Yeah.
I mean, the month. That's what we pretty much talked about. It's good towards the end of the year. That's your best time. From July going, when the new cars start rolling in. So we're in 2024. Now the 2025 cars are rolling in for these dealerships. So from now going, that's a good time to buy a car. If, let's say, when we hit December, and if you don't mind, we are in 2024 now. If we hit December, all the 2025 cars are going to be in. If you don't mind going for a 2024 car, at that point, if a dealership has a 2024 car, they are ready to get rid of it.
Significant discount.
They are ready to get rid of that car.
Yeah.
So that's the best time to go in and, go aggressively towards the price.
Even in my search, because my Tesla lease comes to an end on September, right? So I've been looking for months now. I've been looking for deals. I just wanted the best deal. I wanted like a Mercedes electric, which I may have to wait because I'm looking for. I mean, I talked to a salesperson like a few months ago, and he flat out told me. I mean, he could have forced to sell me a car, but he was like, "You want to wait till September since your car is in September because that car." Cause I already knew, but then he was real for that, and he's right. The cars are they have already started coming, but then most of them are gonna start coming in September around that time. So he was like, "Wait till September and come back." And we're going to have the best deals. And in my search, as you get closer to the middle and the end of every month, the prices reduce. Sometimes the discount get more, sometimes it gets worse.
So the time within the month.
But the time within the month matters. And then it depends on also, what was I even saying? Sometimes like you want to look at the cars from the previous year, like we are talking. If everything looks nice for you, it's almost the same thing as the new one you're trying to buy. When you look at truer cars and car gurus and things like that, they tell you how long the cars have stayed on a lot.
Yeah.
And the longer a car has stayed on a lot.
Even cars.com, when you go, you see when it was posted.
Yeah.
The price ranges it has gone through up till now.
Yeah. And
the car has been there for a long time.
You have some bargaining power, right? You just don't go there and be like, oh, the car has been here for too long, so reduce it up. No. But when you go there, you are interested. Obviously, it's been there for... I know a car that has been on the market for over a year. That car, when you go, some dealerships are just trash, so they will not even try to argue with you or give you a great discount. Just go, just leave. But make sure you check other dealerships as well. But you go there, you be like, okay, here, and like that. I want you to have a great discount compared to other dealerships. Get a code from this dealership, get a code from at least 2-3 dealerships, and see and use it to compare. Or if this one is the best so far, take it to the other one and be like, this is what I got, and I want you to match this for us, okay? And because recently I went to the car that we went to get for the Mercedes that I didn't get because of the price. It was like about we went back and forth with them. They gave us like another one that was very close. The price was, let's say, it was like $900 a month. I was like, I'm not trying to pay $900 a month, so I walked out. Right, that I'm still looking. And recently, I just called another dealership, and I told him, give me your best offer. My price range is around like $700 a month or something like that. He came back. He said if I want to do nothing down and stuff like that, it's gonna be around $929. And I told him, okay, I know right now I'm not really ready right now. So when I come in to run my credit, then we see the best we can do. But for now, for the same car, which was even a little bit more higher than this one, they were giving me $900 with the incentives of you get free 2 years charging and incentive, because they were only giving the charger. They were not building the charger at my home, which is another. So you can compare these things and try to come out on top, okay? And the end of the month, every end of the month, whether it's January, February, March, or whatever, especially if it's like the month ends on 31st, anywhere from like maybe 20, but let's say 25th to 31st, it's a great time.
They're trying to close their books.
They're trying to close their books, because it's not like every single time you get a great deal, but most of the time, maybe they have sold a lot. They're trying to go harder, so they wanna discount as much as possible for you to buy. So I've been in that shoes. You are a witness when we went there on the end of the month, right, 20 something, and we went there. When we went there, and always never take your first offer, okay? So it's not always that the first offer is bad, but sometimes they can do better, okay? Especially if you actually walk out. So we went there and things like that. You know, they went back and forth with that. They're trying to sell us. Sometimes they try to sell you like a whole different car. I wanted a sedan. They wanted to sell me an SUV and all of that. You know, cool people, but I wasn't trying to go for that. Then my sister's car, the previous year, 2024, I ended up having to I went in end of the month, and they discounted actually like $2,000, but I ended up not getting it because somebody bought the car before us. And there's some cars that you can't really get great discount every single time because it's in demand. A car that people are already buying too much is in demand, like the best-selling cars.
The
like,
Toyotas and the Hondas, they
don't try. Even that still try. They will, but it may not be as significant because the tracks, they sell like water.
Yeah.
So it's still, they will give you a discount because they gave me it was 26,000 whatever. They were giving me $22,000 off. It was even on their website, and I could have gotten better. Unfortunately, somebody bought it before us. So the 2025, it just came. You can't really bargain like that. But even that, I told them it was like 26 whatever. I would take it with everything with taxes, 26. And then even that, it ended up adding 500 to, because they said they can't do below. But I understood because it was a brand new car, 2025, that had just come on the lot. So there's not a lot of wiggle room for it. So I was working a lot, but
Yeah. Good stuff. So, I mean, lessons learned here. Towards the end of the year is the best time to buy the cars. Tax season, not the best.
End of the month.
End of the month, if you need a car, go towards the end of the month. And always
special times.
Look for different cars.
Yeah.
Have a bargaining power. Don't just go for that one car and just buy. No matter how much you like the car, trust me, there's always a better option out there.
Especially now.
There's always a better option. Sometimes you see a car and you're like, damn, I really like this car. You're head over heels over it. If you can't get that deal on it, let it go. There's always a better option out there.
Same with the Mercedes-Benz, right?
Yeah.
I walked out. Like, I got my Tesla. I finished it. I want a Mercedes. Hopefully, it's my next car. But I'm not crying head over heels with it. I'll buy.
The moment you start doing that, that's how they get you.
Like you pay anything because you just want that car, but when you get it, you are paying for the car. Nobody is helping you pay for the car, so you might as well, you probably can't save much or whatever like that. So, and these times, try and do, like I said, if you have, except you are fixated on this car, this is what I have to get and start. Even that, try and find ways to reduce the prices. But if you want to try an electric car, with that though, in not every electric car I recommend you buy it. You lease it if you can, because recently 1 or 2 people I've seen it, they're like, man, my electric car is stressing me out, because they probably didn't learn how the things work and things like that, right? Yeah. But apart from that, electric car have crazy deals right now. Sometimes they can discount. Literally, the car we went to check out was like $89,000. Mm-hmm. They discounted like $18,000 off. That is crazy, because electric car, usually the demand is low, especially it's expensive. It's a Mercedes-Benz, right? But obviously you can't do that with a gas car. It's still in demand. People are buying it, and still you can't just go there and a $90,000 electric car, you can say take $15,000 off. It's possible though, because I've seen it.
Yeah.
On their website recently, I was looking at it. The car was like $90,000, and it was discounted for $18,000. I was like, what's going on, right? But that is because some cars are selling slowly, and they want to remove it all the lot. So if you see they are desperate, that's when you strike.
Yeah. So,
and if they see you are desperate, that's when they strike. So it's a game and a system that you just have to learn and go. But yeah,
it's a sheep and a wolf game. You can choose to be the sheep, or you can choose to be the wolf.
Type shit. Yeah.
The option is yours. Thank you for watching. Beautiful video. We've learned a lot.
Yeah.
And we will surely see you in the next video.
Yeah, man. Thank you for coming. He's been inactive because he's been busy. We have all been busy. That's why the last few ones I did it, but at least you've been able to record a couple of videos, and hope you guys enjoy it and share it. Share, especially for
people to learn.
My African and Ghanaian community. Man, it's hard for you guys to learn, man. So let's keep learning. Be educative, learn for yourself, share for other people and stuff like that.
And reach out if you have any questions.
Your husband or your wife need to watch this video. Your friend. Because sometimes like people will buy the car and come and tell me after.
And then you see the stupid decision they made, right?
Like, bro, like somebody go and be like, they gave me 18%, 17%.
Is that a credit card?
15%. Like you are paying credit card rates
on a car.
On a car, like that's death sentence.
And I think the whole interest rate in one of the videos I started talking about, but we will get into more details in a future video and actually talk about the power of the interest rates, because people just say
they don't think about it.
They gave me 18%. They don't understand.
Like you said, somebody go there, you go into the dealership, and then they tell you something. You tell them you want a cheap car or whatever. Then they'll tell you how much do you want your monthly payments to be, right? And then you say, oh, I just want like $300. In a lot of cases, they will be able to get you a $300 on an $80,000 car.
If you're using 10 years to pay for it.
Yeah, you stretch the
time.
The term. So if you want like 5 years, they can stretch it like 9 years for you. I don't know if there's a max though.
I don't think there is. I mean, mostly they go for the
72, 89, whatever, 84 and stuff.
But I feel like they can go.
But if they can stretch it for you.
Yeah.
And by the time you finish paying it, if you actually wait for that long, you are doomed. So you want to know the numbers and things like that. Please, if you talk too long, it's gonna be a whole another video. We will talk in another video. Thank you guys. Check the comments for this description for the link. Reach out, comment, share, and help us. Thank you guys.